Hello, my duplicate cupcakes, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So we have been working on all of this for the last, I don't know, what episode are we on? We're on like episode 9 of this. We're doing pretty well. We've got some power. Oh, let me just turn this down to the lowest one. Long commutes is actually understandable here. For the record, we are still coming down here to do some cleanup on this stuff. There is like some stuff I think we might want to just take apart because we can use the supplies, but I'm not really worried about it right now. I do kind of want to dig down in here because I kind of want to see what's over here as we start to maneuver. We are creating another water pump here so we can change this polluted water into fresh water. We need a deodorizer like right there to start taking care of some of this polluted oxygen stat, because it is trying to spread into the rest of our base, and we are going to end up with slime lung if we don't have that. What else were we doing? We're kind of exploring up north here, basically doing a lot of exploring because I'm looking for some steam vents. If I can find them is going to be the big question. I'm not sure. When it comes to power, we had a big issue with like power overlay and stuff, and you can kind of see we moved into two separate you would call it circuits. So a lot of the stuff down here is on one and a lot of the stuff on top is on another, which we did on purpose. We need more food. That is one thing we're lacking. Let's check out the printables here. That's apparently a thing. We've got coal. I don't want more people right now, so I'm just gonna print up some coal because that's useful. I think we don't have any slime because this is off, so we can actually disable this building for right now. Can I not reach this? Oh, are you kidding me right now? There we go. I want to get the deodorizer done so that the oxygen stops spreading. This one's working, making all of this fresh. This one should take care of any oxygen that tries to escape. I think, yeah, you can kind of see there's slime lung in the air up here, but we should be able to deodorize it pretty quick, so it should be all right. Our current goal, outside of getting this mess done so we have some more water, is just to do some exploring and kind of improve our base as we can. I'm looking for kind of additional stuff we need, like petroleum for plastic, which we don't have, and that sort of thing. So we're just gonna continue on and let's see what happens this episode, because I'm excited to see what actually does happen. Okay, well, we have some research done. I think we've got all of these up here taken care of, so I'm just gonna continue down here. I'm gonna work on the advanced caffeine, which for some reason apparently hooks into jetpacks. That's interesting. Let's see, do we have any skill points? We do. Nail's got a new skill point. I'm going to toss her into field research. Now there's a reason we need some field research, and it's actually a pretty important reason. I'm hoping this one working. This one's pulling a lot of this down, which is actually really good. I do not want to have any of my guys get sick. We have somebody with food poisoning, but food poisoning is, you know, workable. Why is there polluted oh, is that from, no? I have no idea why there's polluted dirt down here. But there is some down here for some reason. You know what? We don't need to deconstruct that. I'm not sure what's going on down here. Kind of tempted. We have to get rid of this. We could deconstruct this if we wanted. Not sure what the best way to do this is. Kind of looking here. We don't know what's up there. I am building this direction so we can kind of get an idea of what's over here. There is this little room here. I think I kind of want to build this way. We're gonna end up with a lot of... We have gold up here. You know what? That sounds like a great idea. I think actually one of the biggest issues is I'm seeing that we've got some folks who are idle here. So let's actually make sure that they are doing what they need to be doing. So let's throw some food in there so that we have a little bit of extra stuff. We have a potential load issue up on top. Why am I not surprised, in all honesty? I think one of the other things is I do want to start getting this hydroponic farm started, but for that we need, I want to plant what is it? They are called, not these ones. These ones. These are thimble reed seeds. You know what? I can speak. And they create the thimble reeds, which can be used for, I think it's for fabric, so we can start building that, but they need polluted water. So we're gonna wanna do that. I don't know if the polluted water that's pumped into there is then usable, like we can pump it out. Is this one empty? This one's almost empty. We're gonna need to deconstruct this, and I'm gonna build a little pathway down here so we can actually get to the water because we can't. What a mess. Water is a pain in this game, I have to say, which I guess would make sense, honestly. Can I put this? I would need to get rid of this. Boy, am I confused. I don't know where all of this water came from, but it's like everywhere. It's here, it's up here. I checked all my plumbing stuff and it's fine. So I have no clue why this is even a thing right now. It's like it's down here, it went down here, so I'm confused. I wonder if it was like in the wall or something? I don't know. I am so lost. Okay, well we got some research done at least. So that was good. We finished up the advanced caffeine. I'm gonna work on catalysts? Is that catalysts? I think that's what that's supposed to be. But it says, I don't know. It's not what the, I don't know, whatever. That is for creating oxalate and processing rare materials. Not quite sure what a rare material is, like, counts as, but we're gonna find out. Okay, kind of fixed this over here so that we actually had access to this water. So that actually works out. The other thing I'm doing right now is I'm kind of cutting into some of this gold stuff. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna need that for, but we probably want that. Ooh, an espresso machine. We need the pepper nuts for that because that makes a whole bunch of sense. Kind of not too worried about that at the moment. We do have a lot of other stuff. As I'm digging up here, you can kind of see this big old area is where I'm going towards. There are thimble reeds in here that I'm actually interested in kind of digging out. I'm kind of wondering if I should continue my way up a little bit. We're gonna have to dig through some slime rather than going up this way and then going in here, but I don't know. There's a bunch of algae in here, but we're gonna have to get through this slime, so I wanna make sure that our slime machine is enabled. This is still working away, so that's good. I don't think, we still have some slime lung germs floating about, but they're kind of not, not anywhere near my guys, and that's all I really care about. Oh, and we have new printables, so let's actually take a quick look at that. Still not very interested in any more people. We have an egg shovel, burrowing critters that eat the regolith collected on terrestrial surfaces. We're gonna grab the fried mushrooms, and those can go into our refrigerator. We think we have, unfortunately, I feel like we have some soil and stuff that is not being taken care of, and both of these are pretty full. So did I not have 3 of these at one point in time? You know what, we're gonna build more. It looks like we have some stress. Oh, she's hungry. That would probably do it. Okay, we have a bit of idling going on here. I just want to show this off. I am starting to carve my way through here. I put a deodorizer here that should take care of the polluted air as it's created. This is getting pretty well. We have quite a bit of water down here. I'm actually really impressed. And also one of the things here is that this, I don't think it uses water. I believe it just emits water. So you get algae and you get polluted water, but it does not take water, which is actually kind of nice because then we're just putting more water into here, which is then being converted into usable water. Now, of course, this is germed, but we could probably filter some of this out later and into like a chlorine area, which we can then, once it's got no germs in it, pump it back out. That seems to be what we're gonna have to do, in all honesty. Like, I don't want to have to do that, but at the same point in time, we don't have a lot of options if we are running low on water. We're just have to make do with what we've got. I do want to start building in some tiles in this area, carving out my way to some of this copper ore and whatnot as well. And I also built some more storage bins, which it looks like I need a couple more so that I have some place to put all of this stuff. Now, one of the things I am thinking of, which we probably need to do, is we need to build another farming area. We have this hydroponic area, need to work on that, but thinking we might want to put some more farms somewhere else as well. I think we got some skill points. Okay, we've got Nicola here. You know what, he likes doctoring. Let's go ahead and give him that. Liara here, she was working on carrying and supplying and building. Let's go ahead and also toss her into tinkering. Catalina here, we've got her on the farms. I think I'm gonna send her down the critter ranching route. We don't have anybody doing that yet. We don't have any critters. For Jean here, I'm gonna give him the masterwork stuff. For Camille, I'm not gonna toss her into farm tending because we don't have a lot of people doing that. And then for Stinky here, what a name. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a boost into grilling because we do need more people to be able to make food. We're doing okay at the moment. We're at the end of cycle 68. We're not dying, which honestly is probably all you can ask for in a game like this. So we're starting to carve this out. All that slime is immediately being sent into the algae distiller. This is looking very, very nice as we clear out through here. I don't think we've really seen anything else new yet. We're just slowly carving away. Looks like there's some bleach stone up here. Lots of sand, which we're gonna want. I'm kind of hoping that maybe one day we find the outskirts of this little planet, but I don't think we're there yet. Okay, well, we got some new research done, so that we can continue. So we finished up the refinery and what was that, molecular forge? So we're gonna work on the jetpack thing. We'll finish up transit tubes. We can't do this yet because we don't have plastic and jetpacks. We'll get all that taken care of. I think, did we get a skill point? No. Must have just been some attribute increases. As you can kind of see here, we're continuing our way forward. Now I'm taking the slime first and not the algae because we're gonna be releasing this. Oh, this is polluted water. Oh no. That changes things a little bit. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and dig like here. I don't want to release this because it'll start releasing polluted oxygen, and really not interested in that. So what we'll do is we'll build up. Actually, we don't need to do that. We'll build up, or we'll carve out here. We might be able to go in here. I don't know. And then just immediately take the slime to the algae distiller, which will solve the whole polluted oxygen thing pretty quick, which is probably a good thing. Oh shoot, we just found another snow area. I'm kind of carving my way through here and I looked over and I realized that this was one of those Wheeze warts that we had found earlier. So we are slowly making our way forth into yet another cold area. There's snow, which can become water, which is very interesting. I'm kind of excited to see what is up there. One of the things that I need to take into account when you're carving your way into new areas is sometimes things like the mealwood or the bristle blossom will actually drop their stuff when they're not harvested. And if that happens over time, what will occur is it'll just release its own, like the stuff will decay and then it'll become rotten and it'll start giving off polluted oxygen. So there's some polluted oxygen floating around our base that I need to be careful of, which is because when I ended up carving out like this area, there was rotten mealwood already down there that was producing bad oxygen, which is not really my thing. And I think we're okay here. Anything else in there? Nope, doesn't look like it. So we're pretty close to being in here. I'm gonna see if I can't destruct this and just avoid releasing all this polluted oxygen. Kind of head into here. I think we can probably do it like this. And then actually submit a bioscan in there, which we can't do yet because we can't quite get there, but we're getting pretty close. There's not much in here. There's a little bit of polluted oxygen in here from the slime, but nothing that's going to be escaping, which is probably a good thing. Looks like we got some skill points. We've got Nisbet here. Oh, Nisbet maxed out tidying and digging. Since she's done that, let's go ahead and toss her into building. And we've got Ren here. I'm gonna give him the field research, which we need some of. I'm also very quickly working on getting the rest of these fire poles done so that people can get up and down a little bit quicker. Looks like they're doing pretty good. Also, I've been cleaning up, as you can kind of see. I have a ton of storage bins here, so there shouldn't be as much crap just like littering the base. Not as much anyway. Now, what I want to do here is I want to build a deodorizer, and I'm going to put that on top here because I think there is some slime here. Oh, we got some new printables. Let me start with the deodorizer. There is some slime down here that it's emitting polluted oxygen, so I want to make sure I get that taken care of pretty darn quick there. So I bet there's gonna be germs. Can I actually see the germs in air? Well, look at all of this pollen. I don't know, but I think they took care of it, so it should be okay. And we're slowly producing that, which is good. Oh, printables. Got a little distracted there. Let's go ahead and look at the printables. Again, I don't want more people, so I'm just gonna print out the additional one, which is just some sandstone. It's nothing useful, but it's better than nothing. Okay. Somebody submit a bioscan, would you? Okay, we can get in. Let's go ahead and inspect what's in here. All right, let's view an entry here. I'm just gonna slow this down. My pen's unencrypted. We would like to remind staff not to use the CC all function for intra-office issues. In the event of disputes or disruptive work behavior within the facility, please speak to HR directly. We thank you for your restraint. Looks like somebody got a little mad about their pens being missing or something. Let's inspect this other one. All right, so we have agricultural notes, encryption level 3. Let's see, B77, log begins, geneticist. We have engineered crops to be rotated as needed depending on the environmental situation. While a variety of plants would be ideal to supplement any remaining nutritional needs, any one of our designs would be enough to sustain a colony indefinitely without adverse effects on physical health. Some environmental survival issues still remain. Differing temperatures, light availability, and last pass changes to nutrient levels take top priority, particularly for food and oxygen-producing plants. Okay, so there's a fragmentation here. Selected in response to concerns about colony psychological well-being. While design should focus on attributing mood-enhancing effects to natural briar pheromone emissions, the project has been moved to the lowest priority level beneath more life-sustaining designs. Interesting. We also got a new achievement. Ooh, so, didn't we already have this one? Anyway, we just discovered a database entry by inspecting facility ruins, so that's done. And we're still working on the research, but so now we have this nice little area here. We inspected those two things. There's not a lot in here of interest, honestly. That's okay. Now, one of the things I do want to do, though, is we do have these thimble reeds up here, and they're just growing and minding their own business. So I'm gonna go pluck them and enable some auto harvest. It looks like there's some up here. We should be able to make a loom if we do that. And I want to keep this deodorizer here because that'll keep any polluted oxygen from being created or being sent to this direction, which it might. Did we see anything new since we unlocked all of that? It doesn't look like we get to see anything new over here. Just this cold area, which goes on for a while, except for this neutronium. So I think we're doing pretty well. There must be ice in that storage bin. I think I want to start carving my way over a little bit and to see what I can kind of find in this snow area. I'm very curious what's up there. We could start going down here is going to be kind of difficult because there's a lot of this chlorine. We could go down a little bit here to kind of see what's down this way. That might be a good idea. Going this way is going to be kind of hard because of all of this polluted stuff. I'm thinking we might be able to move up a little bit and go kind of through this area. But I think my thing I want to do is actually go this way. What do these take? Do these take... I think really they just need... that must be phosphorite and... Okay, just needs to be cold, I guess? I'm not sure. Maybe we can put those in here to start cooling off some of the hot areas. We should try. Okay, well, we finished up some research here. We just got to jetpacks. So I think I'm gonna work on computers here and some of the automation stuff. Not that I'm gonna use it right off the bat, because I'm not. Just kind of looking around here. We've got plenty of water going here. We had a pretty full thing here. So what I'm doing is I'm actually making this a little bit larger so we can continue to pump stuff down there. Not really sure where I'm going with that, honestly. I'm also trying to carve in through this area a little bit so that we can figure out what's going on. Just people aren't coming down here, honestly. It looks pretty good though. We've got quite a bit going on in here. Like we have like all sorts of stuff in here. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all of that. Trying to decide if there's a specific direction I want to go. I've been moving up pretty far this way and we've unlocked quite a bit, so I'm kind of wondering if that's maybe the best route to carve through. The problem is with all the slime and stuff, it's kind of in the way, honestly. But we also have this area down here that we've been kind of exploring, so I'm kind of wondering if I should just continue to the left here and see if we can't, you know, do whatever we want over there. I straight up do not want any more dupes right now. We have way too many as it is, and we keep running into food shortages. Even though I have people kind of consistently making food, we just don't have the stuff, and I'm not smart enough to figure out how to deal with that. Did we? Yeah, so this reed fiber allows us to produce clothing, including worm sweaters. Happiness is a worm duplicate. You're telling me. Where is that station? So we've got the textile loom, which does need to be plugged in because everything needs to be plugged in. You know what? I could put this right here because there's nothing else going on in here. And let's go ahead and plug this little guy in. We do not need a wire bridge. We just need a regular wire. And let's see what we've got here. Oh, one of the things I should talk about is I haven't really been talking about priorities at all. That's probably like the worst thing to be ignoring, in all honesty. And what you can do is you can set it to, you know, high priority or lower priority or whatnot. And what I kind of want to do is figure out who's been doing what, because that would make things a lot easier, you know, because people would do specific things. Let's take a quick look. I think let's start with building. I think we've got a couple folks working on that. It looks like Liara here and Nicola was the two. So I'm going to give them a high priority to do those two things. For Nisbet here, she's got a high excavation and so does Ellie. So I'm going to give those two the high priority to do that. Basically what it does is it just makes it so they're more likely to go do those things. So if you've got digging stuff, they will automatically go and kind of take care of that and, you know, do all that kind of good stuff. Which makes it easier so not all of your folks are running around like crazy people. Alright, so we've got, let's turn this down for a notch. We've got all sorts of things. We've got snazzy suit, cool vest, and warm sweater. Let's see. What do you need? Reed fiber. Let's see what happens if I turn that on. I'm very interested to see what kind of stuff gets created for that. Now, we had a snazzy suit. I'm not sure if anybody took it or not. Oh, there's got a couple folks with food poisoning, it looks like. I'm not really surprised. In all honesty, we have a lot of pollution issues right now. Let's take a look at our germ spread, actually. This is a thing that needs to be taken care of. In fact, this... Can you do this? Let's, can I not turn it so it's... Like I can automatically set it? Never mind, I have no idea what I'm talking about, but we do have a lot of germs in this particular area, so we might want to have them do a little bit of cleaning. Ah, and we have finally carved our way into the cold area. It's minus 25 degrees Celsius in this area. Now what I want to do is I actually want to uproot this one plant because I kind of want to check it out. It should be okay to do that. I don't think we need anything else. What is this? This sleet wheat. What do we need for this? We need reasonably cold temperatures. Can be grown in anything? Dirt, water, and on a farm plot. So that's interesting. So there is a wart seed. We want that is what we want. There's a very big cold area. They're going to be upset when they come down here. Which, honestly, I probably would be too. It would be really useful to have a warm coat while going through here. Kind of wondering, I don't want to dig through this area. There's granite in here. And sandstone and sand. Really not seeing anything else. There's more reeds down there. Also, we unlocked all of these weird gate things. These are the... Oh! I see now that we actually have these unlocked. You've got like, these are AND gates, so multiple things have to be hooked up in order for something else to happen. Let's see, the filter gate looks like, what does it say? Oh, there's a timing limit on that one. A buffer gate and an OR gate, which is if and or you know, it's like or. This is like the and or thing. You guys, anybody do coding? I don't really prefer it, honestly. Okay, so, and it looks like this is kind of cooling this area now, which I'm not really gonna complain about, because man is it hot in this particular area. It's very interesting that like there's a very hot zone and then there's a very cold zone. Look at this little guy right here. This is a tropical version. They can randomly mutate. I don't know what causes them to mutate, but they can mutate. All right, well, none of this looks good for like exploring. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not particularly pleased with any of this. So I'm gonna carve this. I think this would probably be good too. Can I not? I see what happened. The sand filled that area. Let's build a little bit further down this way. Just with the ladders, because I kind of want to see if we can unlock a little bit of this area. I don't like the fact that there's no steam vents or anything like right next to our base. One of the other games I'm playing on my own, there actually are steam vents pretty much right against the base. Makes it a little bit easier to explore and do things if you're not fighting the fact that, you know, you don't have energy. I don't see any petroleum or anything either. I just see polluted water and nonsense. That's not really useful, game. Okay, well, we got some research done there, so let's take a quick look at what we just unlocked. We're working down here on all this computing stuff, so I think we have access to all of this rocketry stuff. So we've got space scanner, telescopes, advanced rocketry, solid fuel. Yeah, I don't think we need any of that right now, so we're just going to continue with like the home luxuries and finish those up before we do all of this. Now this stuff requires virtual planetariums, which I'm honestly not sure what that is, so that's not something we can do right away. So we're just gonna finish up the rest of the research. I am One of the things that is happening is you can kind of see here, the snow was melting a little bit because this is warming up a little bit. I think what I want to do is actually install like a airlock down here so that the temperature stops changing quite too much, because I want to keep some of that coldness in there. And one of the things I was doing is, I guess we made the snazzy suit. I wonder if somebody put that on. Can you tell a little guy to get dressed? Is that something you can do? I have no clue if that's possible to like have a, I don't even know. Let's go ahead and harvest that little guy. Want to get this taken care of. Was digging a little bit further down here. Doesn't look like we've unlocked anything, but looks like we found yet another ice area down there. Wow, so much ice. I don't even know what to do with that. What is this? I'm sorry. Oh, it's a glossy one. Huh. Bioplastic scales. Shearable plastic. That actually would probably make plastic a lot easier if we could get down there and grab them, but I don't think we can. Oh, we have an arcade cabinet, which is allows our dupes to play games. We've unlocked... Oh, there's the virtual planetarium. There it is. It's right there. Look how cute it is. Okay, so it's a station. You need to have a specific thing to use it though. We don't need it yet. I have a duplicate checkpoint, which I think makes it, I think you have to put those in, so if you want to make sure it's like, yeah, safe to get in somewhere, you have to do that. Let's see, I wanted to see here. Oh no. I wanted to see if there was anything that you could do for like these flower pots, what you could grow in them, but it's nothing of interest, so I'm just gonna deconstruct that for right now. I kind of want to, I think I already talked about this, build another farm somewhere else, and I kind of want to put one of these little Wheeze warts somewhere, but I haven't quite decided where on this. Wait, they can be grown in flower pots. Are you kidding me? Wait. Oh, we destroyed it. Okay, hang on 1 second. Okay, wait a minute. This says it can be grown in flower pots, but we're opened up the flower pot and it doesn't fit in there. Is it because this is too short? Okay, let's build one. Or maybe it's too hot here, maybe? Is that what it is? Let's build this in a cooler location. Where is the heat? Maybe down here is pretty cool. What do we got here? That's still a negative on that. I don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna have somebody sweep that one little seed, but that's weird. I don't know what to think. I don't know how to think. I don't know how to think. Yeah, that too. But I don't know what to think about that, honestly. Let's give our folks some boosts. We've got Ellie here who only has 1 point. So let's throw her some additional points into, let's give her construction. I've got Travaldo up there. Let's go ahead and pop him into super hard digging. Have some more folks that can do that. Not a bad thing. Okay, so we've got new principles available. Let's take a quick look at what we've got here. Oh, we have a lot of people. Nope, and also nope. So all of that was so much nope. Yeah, I don't want people who fall asleep on me. Like, that's not something we want. All right, so we've been doing pretty well, I think. I'm not even sure what's going on here. I kind of want to capture this guy and keep him as a pet because it can be used the wrangling tool. So we actually can use that. To capture him, and if he could have kids, we could then therefore, why are we leaking? What happened? What is going on up here? Just sudden water combat. What What creature? Oh, this guy? Why is this guy? I don't understand why you guys are gonna attack him. I don't want to attack him. I just want to mop up the floor. I have no idea what I hit. But we have a lot of water that's just kind of going everywhere. Ooh, we've got some berry sludge. Let's make a couple of those. Yeah, I don't know where this water came from. Plumbing, where's the plumbing stuff? It shouldn't be overflowing or anything. Does it come from this way maybe? I have no idea. I'm so confused. We have a food shortage again. Why am I not surprised? That's okay. So we'll take care of that next time though. Get all these guys to clean up all that water. And I don't know how we're doing with this, but I think we're doing all right. So I'll see you guys next time as we decide where to explore next. I'm honestly not sure where the next place, like where the next best place would be, except for I really want this glossy Dreco. That way we can start getting some plastic. And we should probably take care of some of the oxygen issues because it looks like we have a few.